Oh, is that my backpack? That's not good.
What the hell just happened?
Oh, that's some screen tearing. Yeah. Welcome to
Cold.
Winter Survival Simulator. The demo
Can't
of the
feel my
same.
fingers.
So we just got yeeted off a big old mountain there. After spending nights outside, your body temperature has dropped drastically. Your hands are frozen, which means you're unable to interact with anything. Stand next to any heat source to get warm and regain full control over your body. How do I... What's H on controller? It's one of these where the controller support is sort of there, but not really. Okay, so the long night. Let's see what we did there. So yeah, welcome to Winter Survival Simulator. So this was recommended to me by my main man in the comments as a sort of alternative to the Long Dark, as you can see.
I've got to
But
figure something out.
all right, mate, we're running. We're going for it. Trying to find some heat source. Not sure there's much heat around here. Ooh, that's a sign of things to come. But this one might split into a bit of a longer one because this demo is apparently fairly chunky. So I might break this down to 2 or 3 parts depending on how long we spend on it. Okay. Oh, we can jump. Press C to crouch. Again, that doesn't really help me on controller. I think we're going to have to switch. Alright, we're switching to keyboard and mouse. And hopefully our man doesn't freeze while we move. There we go. Is that someone hanging? It's one of those old throttled by the parachute jobbies, isn't it?
I have to be careful.
Sanity. Your sanity is lowered by your poor condition and fear of dangers lurking in the forest. The lower your sanity, the closer you are to madness. Funny that. And farther away from survival. Hallucinations. Oh boy. Are one of the first symptoms of losing sanity. Harmless at first, dangerous later. Okay, so we're going to start hallucinating very soon. That's pretty sick, actually. Ah, is that what you were... Alright. Best sneak around the wolves. So, hello there. Aha. Actually, I feel like crouching is probably the way to go. Well, at least we still have a torch. I guess it's one of those clip-on torches, and that's why we didn't lose it. I swear, every forest in every piece of media has to have an old parachutist who's been throttled by his own cords. Pretty sure they did it in Lost, didn't they? That's a weird noise. I'm assuming that's a wolf. Yeesh. Alright. You enjoy your dinner. So my temperature is probably plummeting. I've already got frostbite, apparently. Yeah.
I just want to go home.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know. Hold it together, eh? Come on. Right. It's getting a bit... like the trees are thinning, which is probably actually a bad thing, I would have thought. Oh, is that a hot spring?
Finally.
Oh, okay. Not the heat source I was expecting, but I'll take it. Body temperature, upper right corner of the screen, changes according to ambient temperature. Upper left corner. Depending on the weather and equipment, the ambient temperature will feel different. Natural heat sources like this geyser can warm and you save your life. Find and remember the locations of natural heat sources in case of emergencies. Okay. So the ambient temperature is jolly cold. I can't really see my temperature very well, my body temperature. Presumably, though, I am bloody cold. Do we have to step into the hot springs? I didn't know how hot these hot springs are, or it's going to be like those like acid pools that people jump into and then just melt. Ooh, that's got to be even hotter, right? Ah.
That feels much better.
Oh.
No, no, no. Run!
Good call. Run for your life, oh boy. I'm not turning back to look. That's the first mistake that every runner makes, isn't it? They turn back to look at what they're running from, they trip, and then... bleh. So let's just get out of here. Whoa. Ow.
Not this again.
Yeah, that's a broken ankle, isn't it? Health bar represents your physical condition. Avoid dangers such as wildlife, heights, oh yeah, and take care of your other basic needs so that your health doesn't drop to 0. You can find the health bar in the lower left corner of your screen. Alright, we lost... Ow.
My leg.
Well, now we've lost it, I guess.
To take care of this.
Some activities leave negative effects, such as called debuffs. Debuffs make your survival harder, such as frozen hands, or in this case, a sprained ankle. Over time, you'll learn about other debuffs and what effect they have. And most importantly, how to get rid of them. Tip: a sprained ankle limits your movements. Yeah. One way to remove a debuff like this is to find a medkit. I'm assuming there's a medkit up there, yeah.
I should check inside.
Prevents sprinting and jumping. Ouch, yeah, I figured that fall wouldn't do very nice things to your bones. Is there a way up? What the hell is that noise? Is that a cow? Whoa. Oh, okay, it's a hallucination. Never mind.
Fuck is wrong with me?
Ah, you're just losing your marbles. It's fine, you never had many to begin with.
I have to pull myself together.
Alright, door. Door. There we go. Shelter door. There we go. Now we can rest. Medkit. Anything you pick up goes straight into your inventory. The size of your inventory depends on your equipment. Okay, so I guess we need bigger bags and shit to get a big inventory. That makes sense. You can drag and drop items into quick slots for faster access. Okay, so open inventory with I, interact with right click.
Still, this cold is killing me.
Yeah, but you are chilly.
Do something about it.
Starting a fire. Fireplaces and shelters are ready to use. You only need to add fuel to light them. To do this, open the fireplace UI and click on any fuel item in your inventory, for example, wood chunks. Once you're happy with the amount of fuel, light the campfire by pressing light up. Okay, so we've got to find some fuel. There's place wood and start the fire. Don't have any wood. Right, okay. Ah, it's there. Any more for any more? This one wooden chunk isn't going to last very long, I don't think. We can't get any reclaimed wood. Any of this stuff go in? No, I guess it's one log in, light up.
There you go.
That's better.
Is this thing still on? I should save the battery for later.
Warm, -2 sanity drain.
That's enough.
It's helpful.
For one day.
Alright, time to sleep. I guess wait until morning. It's going to be a bit warmer in the morning. Sleep in this old bed without sheets or anything, and that fire ain't going to last all night, mate.
This fucking trip. I hope the others are doing fine.
Sleep restores your energy, but the rest of the stats will diminish over time. Carefully plan your sleep and make sure you have the resources to replenish your body. The sleep length is preset during the tutorial. After you'll be able to sleep freely. After you will be able to freely choose the length of sleep. Terrible night.
Terrible night.
Yeah, I mean,
Right. I have to go back there and get my stuff.
go back. What, through the wolves? Steady on, mate. Alright. Best hurry, because I can see our body temperature starting to drop already. Yep. There we go. Deeper into the mountains we get, seems the colder it's going to get for us. Which isn't very helpful. But, I mean, it makes sense. Mountains are... Whoa! going to be some of the coldest places, aren't they? Pick up canteen.
There you are.
Oh, we're back here already. Okay. Quickest way to quench your thirst is eating snow. Take note, it replenishes your food slightly and lowers your body temperature. I can imagine so. You can find natural sources of water as well. Be careful with hot springs, as their waters are harmful to drink. Yeah,
It's empty.
that would make sense, yeah.
Although, there is plenty of snow around here.
Alright, this patch looks suitably white and not yellow, so... Yeah, let's not do that again unless we have to, eh? Find a way to your backpack. So we have to worm our way up around here, I'm assuming. That seems that seems bad. Is that frozen or is that just water? It's frozen. Whoa, I'm slipping and sliding on it. Okay, this doesn't seem the way to go. Let's that way. That could have gone disastrously wrong. Okay, it's up another thin tree that's fallen over. What is it with games and conveniently laid out trees? I would not trust myself walking over a tree like that. Partly because I have terrible balance, but also because it's probably fallen because it's been, like, rotted. Unless there was a super strong storm, I wouldn't trust it. I mean, you already broke your ankle because of one.
And footprints next to it. It doesn't look good. I have to check it out.
Your instinct will show you all the additional information about your condition, points of interest, and even your surroundings. Let's get into my instincts. You are feeling icy. You feel hydrated. Thirst isn't a big issue. So that's the bear paw. Wolves are extremely dangerous and will kill you at ease. Avoid them at all costs. You don't feel hopeful. You are progressively losing your sanity. Certainly am.
It just keeps getting worse. I hope they're okay.
Isn't this the bear that attacked you, mate? Follow the bear tracks. Do we want to tangle with a bear? Is that... Yeah, there we go. Temperature's going up a bit, so let's just chill. Have a look round. So, this game is... I'm really kind of interested in it because obviously Long Dark is a fantastic game, but I've played that to hell and back. But it doesn't really touch too much on like some of the dangers of survival, because you can, once you got the basic gear, you can just survive without any trouble at all, because you'll have a massive stock of food. You'll have enough wood to burn wherever you are, because you can light a campfire just out, magic. So it's nice to find a game who tries to build on that a little bit. There we go, I'm warm. A little thirsty. So let's go and see if...
I need to find some deeper snow.
I was going to say, that doesn't look quite... Hopefully we'll come across some. As well, we follow these bear tracks. Assuming they're leading me to this bridge. Bears use bridges?
The trail ends here. They probably reached the other side, but now the bridge doesn't look very stable.
Doesn't look very...
I'll find a way.
There's not a bridge there at all, mate.
It's not ready yet.
Okay, I guess maybe that's...
Camp on the way. Maybe I can help myself to what's left.
Okay. So the camp's close by, so we'll have a look at their shit. Oh, that didn't go well for them, did it? What's this? Uncooked food ration. Well-kept food ration needs to be cooked. Not the tastiest, but will keep you going. Consuming won't affect stats. Cooks into one warm food ration. Nice. You can find different types of food which will affect your hunger differently. Cooking food is the best form of processing a meal, but for that you need a fire camp. Cold food will not fill your stomach much, and sometimes you cannot eat it at all. I guess I can get that. I mean, not sure about the doesn't fill your stomach much, it's still the same amount of calories, but you know. Hot food hits differently to cold food. Can I eat the snow off this?
I need to find some deeper
Nope.
snow.
Man, this guy's picky about his snow. Let's go get our backpack. Is that going to be deep enough?
I need to find some
Oh my
deeper snow.
god. Okay, we'll go up there and try it, shall we? Ugh. There we go. Yeah, it sucks, but that's what we got to do. So this is where I fell off, is it? So let's try and find a slightly gentler route down, I think. No, that's as far from gentle as it's possible to be. Maybe we just sidle down. There. There we go. Backpack.
Got it.
There we go. Nice.
It's about time to head back. I really need to eat something.
Yeah. Huh. Is there an easy way down here? Let's keep following, I guess, and looks like it might be. Oh, well, we're going down either way, whether we like it or not. Oh. There we go. Easy peasy. So I'm cold, but I can sort that out. I'm hydrated, but a little peckish. And nothing I can't sort out by lighting a fire. Okay. How did I get up and around here before? Oh, it's this way. Home sweet home. But all we have is a ration pack, and that's not going to last forever.
Of course. I'm out of wood.
What are you talking about? Look at all this shit.
Tree.
Got a tree. There's a smashed up bloody set of drawers over here, mate. Oh, or a stool, or literally anything. Alright, I'll do it your way. Find a tool to cut a tree. Is it in here? There's no quest marker, so I'm guessing it's somewhere around here. We'll look around the back if it's not in here. Maybe there's a woodcutter's axe that's like lodged in that stump I saw or something. That'd be the done thing. Oh, at least we got God on our side. That's really helpful. There's like a stump or something around here. Any axes in the muck of the pen here? I take that's a water trough. Yep. I feel like I'm just missing the obvious. Aha.
What do we have here?
Alright. Open inventory and assign axe to the quick slot. Pressing the number assigned to the quick slot will click the axe. The larger the tree, the longer it takes to cut down. I don't need too much wood. Okay, so where's my mouse gone? There it is. Okay. And whoop, there we go. We have an axe. Let's just take one of the small spindly ones at the moment because we are very icy. And that's a very strange tree chopping down animation. Oh. You fucking. Oh. Are you not actually down yet, or have you literally just fallen against that tree? You son of a bitch. Oh. There we go. Let's just give it a bit of TLC. Do I have to chop it up even more? Yeah, there we go. It's not quite as simple as the forest, but it's along the same lines. Right, I am freezing cold. So let's go and light this fire before my sanity fully disappears. Hey, there we go.
It will take a while. Maybe I should look around a bit. Find fresh water.
How do I cook this? Ah, it's cooking, cool. Find fresh water. There's a well here. But it looks pretty frozen over, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, just wondering whether I could like smash the ice. Ah. Whoa. Whoa, that was almost a disaster. Right, let's head over and refill our canteen. Stuck in a tree. Don't you mess with me, tree, I have an axe. Drinking from canteen. Open the inventory and assign it to a quick slot. And you use it over water, it'll be refilled. If you use a filled canteen, you will start drinking. Okay, cool. Well, I think we will do that next time. So, for the first time ever, we're going to have a roulette that kind of spins on for more than one episode. So we're going to take this as long as it goes. So, thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please do check out my other videos. And if you do, I shall see you there. Goodbye.